I just got two cases for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, both the new FineWoven and Apple silicone case. Let's unbox them and see how they compare to last year's silicone and leather case, which remember, Apple's not doing any more leather products ever again. That's what they said in their new Wonderlust event.
We will no longer use leather in any new Apple product.
So let's see if FineWoven lives up to the hype. As you can see, I'm no stranger to various iPhone cases, and I typically would get a silicone case and a leather case every year with the new iPhone. But like I mentioned before, all we have now are the FineWoven and Apple silicone case. Let's start with the FineWoven. This is the new material that Apple announced at the event. It comes in various colors. This is the Taupe. I got the blue titanium iPhone 15 Pro Max, so I was hoping this would be a nice compliment. And here's what it looks like. A little darker than it seems like in the image. I'll try to get the white balance as close as possible, but here it is. FineWoven. Feels like a kind of suede material. So the sides are a hard plastic. It is not FineWoven on the edges, and the plastic does not feel super premium. There are metal buttons. This is for the action button on the Pro Max, volume, and then the sleep button. So the buttons feel nice like previous material, but it definitely feels different. Again, just to compare, this was my iPhone 14 Pro case. This was the saddle brown, and I always loved the leather feel. If you really liked leather, I have to say this does not feel anything like it. Like, this is a very different feel. Suede is close, but it almost feels similar to this like felt mat that I have from Grovemade. So this is just initial impressions, and I actually have to get the phone inside of it to see what I feel, but I don't know if I'm crazy about it just yet. You can kind of hear that sound. Yeah, I really don't know how I feel about it. I definitely would not prefer this over leather, but let's check out the silicone case and see how that feels. So this is the Cypress green Apple silicone case for the 15 Pro Max. Again, while the leather is discontinued, you can still get Apple silicone. This is going to be my first time doing a Pro Max phone also, and I just have to say this thing is big, although not as big as you would think. Again, here's the 15 Pro Max case. I'm actually going to put my 14 Pro Max in here just to kind of get a feel. Now, because there are smaller bezels on the new 15 Pro and Pro Max, the physical dimensions of the phone is actually going to be a little smaller than the 14 Pro and Pro Max. So this 15 Pro Max might be a little more manageable. Now, this Cypress green silicone case, again, feels nice. It feels exactly the same as silicone cases from past years. Again, just to give you an idea, here's a 14 Pro case on the left, 15 Pro Max case on the right. Camera bump looks very similar, maybe slightly larger. Putting one over the other, it seems just about the same size camera bump, which is nice. But yeah, silicone's the same. I do like this green color. It's my favorite color, hoping the blue titanium shines through nicely there. But again, going back to the FineWoven, again, it's a different kind of feel. Yeah, it's suede-like, more sustainable. These are $60 opposed to the Apple silicone $50. I have a feeling I'm going to be sticking with the silicone as my main case for the 15 Pro Max, but I'll try to get real close here on the camera. Here's the FineWoven. I don't know, if you were all about the leather cases before, this is probably not going to do it for you. You might want to look at Nomad's cases or some of the other leather options, but it's definitely a different material. It feels very fabric-y, again, similar to suede, but honestly, kind of a mix between suede and felt, almost like a felt style. So these are the two cases you can get from Apple now, silicone and FineWoven. I might try some other colors. Let me know if you want to see them in a video down below in the comments. And of course, I'm going to be getting the blue titanium 15 Pro Max on launch day. Going to do a review of that and the Apple Watch Ultra 2 compared to the Ultra 1. So subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. Let me know what you pre-ordered down in the comments also. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.